What's up guys, my name's Curtis and welcome to 5 Minute Finance, where I take personal finance topics and explain them to you in 5 minutes or less. Everyone knows the importance of saving some portion of your income. However, problems often arise when it comes time to actually put that money aside. This is why it's so important to pay yourself first. In other words, spend the money that's left after you save. Don't save the money that's left over after you spend. The reason for this is more psychological than anything. If you put aside money every single paycheck before you start to spend it, you'll automatically tighten up your budget and only buy the things that you need with the money that's left over. If your plan is to save all the money that you have left over after you make all your monthly purchases, chances are you're not going to have any money left over. That's because you're going to see that balance in your account and think to yourself, I have a bunch of money left over, so this new pair of shoes is no big deal, and you end up spending everything you have in your account. If instead you automatically transferred that money to some sort of investment account prior to doing all your shopping for the month, you wouldn't have a bunch of discretionary money sitting around because that money will have already been put to a much better use. When you prioritize saving and investing your money, you're subconsciously telling yourself that you care much more about financial security in your future than you care about getting nice luxuries today. In addition to that, over time, saving will become just part of your routine. It'll be second nature to you. The better you're able to stick to that routine of savings, the easier it will get going forward. So, how do you go about paying yourself first? To start, you need to change the way you think about saving and investing money. Think of savings as the first and by far the most important bill that you have to pay every single month. This shift in focus will realign your priorities so that savings is always number one. By far the easiest way to force yourself to save is through an employer-sponsored 401k plan. There are many benefits to putting money into a 401k plan, such as tax benefits and employer match, but by far the best advantage is that the money is automatically withdrawn from your paycheck every single pay period. This means you're never even going to get to see that money in your checking or savings account, so you'll never be tempted to spend it. The next easiest option when it comes to paying yourself first would be to set up automatic recurring deposits into things such as IRAs, savings accounts, or taxable brokerage accounts. By setting up automatic deposits, you don't have to actively manage the flow of your money every single month. You will be saving and investing money regardless of whether or not you actually go into those accounts and initiate those transfers. Now, there is one caveat I have to bring up when it comes to paying yourself first, and that is if you're currently drowning in high interest debt. Although it's always a great idea to have some amount of money saved up for emergencies, if you owe thousands of dollars on high interest debt such as credit cards, it might make more sense to pay those down first to avoid racking up interest charges. But as soon as you're done paying off those high interest debts, take whatever your monthly payment was for them and instantly put it towards your savings budget. At the end of the day, paying yourself is probably the most important rule when it comes to personal finance. If you can't find ways to force yourself to save money for the future, there's a good chance you're going to be living paycheck to paycheck your entire life. If you can just master this one concept early in life, you will absolutely be able to live a comfortable retirement, whether that's in 10 years or 40 years from now. Even if you can only afford to pay yourself a small amount each month, maybe it's only $50, you should absolutely still do it. Small amounts of money invested is a lot better than no money invested, and the younger you are, the longer that compound interest can work for you to grow your accounts. I hope this video helped explain to you guys why paying yourself first is so important. If you guys enjoyed it, it would really help me out if you gave it a thumbs up. If you're new around here, consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell for more videos in the future. And if there's anybody that you think might enjoy this video, feel free to share it with them. It would really help me out.